Hello, Pisces. Welcome back. Let's settle in and we're going to see what you need to know from now until the end of the year. What's the message for you going into 2025 from now until the end of the year? I hope this helps you guys. Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong, my loves. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, card just jumping. Goodness gracious. Don't bring anything into your life that doesn't belong. I hope this message helps you. Okay. We are going to get through whatever we're going through, guys. Be positive. Keep your head up. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. As always, reciprocate the energy, you guys. I need that. That's what I need your help on. I need your help on everybody liking the video, okay? Engage with the content. The more comments that you guys put in the comments, even if it's, just something simple that you can say, okay? Please be sure to do so. But let's see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, when it comes to Pisces from now until the end of 2024, whenever they see this, going into the new year of 2025, what do Pisces people need to know at this time? This is the energy oracle cards. I will try to attach as many decks that I use as I can. Ooh, Lord, I'm hitting the table. What is the message for Pisces spirit? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces from now until the end of the year. What do you want Pisces to know? What do you want Pisces to know, spirit? Rest and rejuvenate. They trying to get you ready. Child. Ooh, caring connection. An attachment. Interesting. You got 2 5s. Attachment is a 5. Caring connection is 14. Rest and rejuvenate is a 10 or 19, whatever you want to do. Okay. As you near the ending of this year, they want you to really meditate and think about what this year has meant to you. What's been going on for you this year. I also feel like there's a caring connection coming into the future. Even though this is at the bottom of the deck, it feels like some of you guys have some positive connections that are brewing. They're manifesting. It's in the energy. You have to remove the attachments. You're going to be attached to someone soon. I feel like they want you to speak power over your life. And they want you to relax. You've been doing a lot of work. I feel like they want you to look back on all that you've been able to accomplish. Even if you feel like you can't relax, Pisces, they want you to take time for yourself to rest and recharge your batteries. Relaxation and meditation. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When do you allow yourself? So you always do something, or you're constantly doing something that they want you to kind of chill out on. Not necessarily a bad thing, but you could just be ripping and running a lot. Okay. But when you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than unceasing action. So they want you to rest. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some type of unceasing action, some type of movement, consistent, constant movement or action that you're taking in a situation needs to cease for just a little while so that you can deepen this connection that you have with spirit and hear what they're trying to tell you in regards to your preparation for the new year. Caring Connection says friendships, partnerships of two, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace, with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the Community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand, which means it's not bad just because it's a karmic connection. It just means that it's a part of your path. It's a part of your destiny. Some of you guys are definitely developing more of a connection with the people who you have in your life, possibly someone specific. You're going to make a decision within the next few days or weeks. Yeah, you have a strategy that you're a little bit indecisive about. Some of you guys may be worried that a strategy is not paying off, but I feel like it is. And you may be considering connecting with someone, but you could be putting it off because you're like, no, I got to get this done. I got to do this work. I got to do this, and that. There's always something that prevents you from making this connection with the people in your life that you love. And Spirit is telling you that it's time to take the time to make these connections and do these things. Now, attachment says perceived need and a choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. For a lot of you, it's desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask or pretense or even although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the change that binds you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of the chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Some of you guys could be taking a break on some of the connections that you have in your life too. If you're facing a connection with someone or people from your past that has conflict connected to it, you're being asked to either let go of those people or let go of the conflict. And you have to make the choice as to whether or not you're going to do that. That could be something that you're, trying to figure out. If there are new connections coming into your life, it feels like these connections are challenging you to let go of the experiences that you've had in the past to allow yourself to experience something new in the present moment. Okay, let's keep going though. That's what your spirit team wants you to do. They want you to rest and rejuvenate so that they can connect with you on a deeper level. There's also a need for negative habits to be dealt with. Okay. All right. For the rest of 2024, the rest of the year for Pisces into the new year, what does Pisces need to know? Okay, the Achiever is in reverse. It says projects and investments will prosper. Keep fighting and you will have victory. You have the ability to dominate others. So there's some type of project or investment or creative endeavor that you have right now that may not be prospering, or it may not be destined to prosper. Your spirit team is telling you to stop fighting in a situation that's not going anywhere. Okay. The Confuser, you might not have a clear path, and that's perfectly fine. Let go of the need to know and embrace uncertainty. Yeah, so it's kind of hard for you to sit still when you don't know. It's kind of hard for you to sit still when you're unsure or when you feel unstable. But that's what they're telling you to do. It's like you're being told to do the exact opposite of what you would usually do. And it kind of feels like a fear response. Like it feels like there's a defense mechanism that you always revert back to try to act, solve a problem, force the situation. That I feel is creating an issue for you. The broken, turn your wounds into wisdom. Do not harden your heart and prevent the magic of life to flow through you. And then the tactician, with some good planning tactics, you can easily work out and make corrections for success. So if there is something that's going downhill and it's going downhill quickly, your spirit team is telling you that you have the ability for the rest of this year to correct whatever's been broken and fix it. Whatever your plan is to correct whatever has been broken and fix it is a good plan. But maybe you don't know if it's going to work, or maybe you don't know. There's a lot of things that you don't know. But they're telling you to lean on that. It's like spontaneity. Go with the flow of spontaneity. Go with the flow of what your spirit team is telling you. And take some time to sit with yourself to understand like what your spirit team is trying to tell you when it comes to how to resolve this. I feel like you guys are going to develop some type of strategy that's going to pay off for you, or you already have a strategy that is paying off for you. There's just a need to kind of like find the balance within the action that you take and the rest that you take. I feel intuitively that you guys are going to feel intuitively when you're supposed to take action. Like on those times and those moments where your spirit team is telling you to go, go. And on those times and those moments where your spirit team is telling you to rest or stop, rest or stop. That's what I feel like spirit is saying. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what it feels like to me. Now, Talisman 31, the key. That's the key. Can I get one more oracle card, spirit, from this deck? What messages do you have for Pisces for the remainder of this year? Oh my goodness, 2 cards again. Shift and affluence. Another number 5. Focus and friendship. Arrows as well. There's a significance about arrows, shooting your shot, protecting yourself. Let's read through these cards, you guys. Okay. Y'all be sure to like the video. Thank you. I appreciate all of my subscribers and my members and my moderators. Can't forget y'all. So this shift card says miracles, divine intervention. The end of stagnation and divine inspiration are here now. Drawing this card signifies an AHA moment. What is that? What's an AHA moment? Or sudden change in any situation that was stuck or blocked. A welcome change or answer you've been seeking is here now. Meditate on this symbol when you are feeling stuck, unsure of which way to go, or have a block creatively. So yeah, they want you to focus on this symbol and meditate on this symbol. Maybe envision it in your mind when you're meditating, so that your spirit team knows that this is like your signal. If they see it pop up in your mind, this is your signal to give you some type of clarity about where to go. But it's signifying a shift or a breakthrough or divine intervention. Now the symbol is breakthrough, which says Dagaz, I guess Dagaz, is a Norse rune. It is the last rune of Futhark, which is the oldest form of the runic alphabet, and literally means day. This rune is a symbol of fulfillment and achievement, symbolizing the rebirth of the light in one's life. It is the rune of the awakening, of the dawn, and of the day rise. Okay, so there's a new day rising up. That signifies nine. Nine, it's like you're coming to this nine, like you're coming to the ending of a cycle, and it's going to be a shift. You may be confused as to why something is not working out for you, and it could leave you feeling broken and unsure of like what to do. But pay close attention to the emotions and the feelings that you're facing at this time, because they're showing you strategies, they're giving you creative ideas. Turn your experience into wisdom and archive it if you need to. Don't become bitter or angry. Stay positive. Stay loving. That's what's going to help bring you through this situation even faster. That's what it feels like to me. Now, for affluence, it says wealth in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having all that you need in the material and spiritual planes. If you're inquiring about a situation or relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. Sri Yantra says, this is a symbol of Hindu Tantra, which is based on the Hindu philosophy of Shaktism. Okay, so affluence. Yeah, so there's like a higher, I'm getting like upper echelon energy that's coming through with these cards. And it's signifying to me that like you're being rewarded because you are of a higher echelon. For those of you who resonate with this reading, it's like the way that you feel when it comes to what's going on in your life, it may be very challenging for you right now, and it may be very disheartening. But your spirit team is telling you that your soul is of a higher echelon. You're in an upper echelon, which means that maybe the challenges that you're facing are going to be greater than the challenges of people around you. And it may feel very obtuse comparing yourself or comparing your situation to other people's situation. But that's why Spirit is telling you, like, you can't compare yourself to other people. You can't continue to just go and break yourself throughout this process. You have to temper your energy, and you have to be observant of how your situation is different from other people's, why it's different from other people's, and understand what that means. And what that means is that you are achieving something that can be felt on many different levels. They said wealth, it's not just money. A lot of people are only here for one thing. You're here for a multifaceted number of reasons. You are here for many different levels of success: spiritual success, financial success, personal success, lineage and heritage type of success. Like, all of these things are culminating together and creating your destiny and the path that you walk on. And that's why it's more difficult for you. But it's not difficult in a way that's negative. The fact that there's more of a challenge means that there's going to be more of a reward, okay? Focus says, if you have been feeling scattered, now is the time to hone in on your desires. Time to be direct and very clear with your intentions. Watch your thoughts, because you are drawing into your life what you are focusing on. Meditate on this card when you want clarity and directness in thought and speech. The bow and arrow is the symbol, and it has long been used as a weapon for hunting and protection. Now they are used more for sport. It is with great focus, discipline, and sight that one becomes a skilled archer. So in order to hit your target, you have to focus. And the ability to do so is available to you now. And if you've been focusing, that's creating a shift. Courage. Quick action, lightning striking. The number 9, 5, 6, 10, possibly 19, 17, 24 is significant, okay? Focus. Now, new connections are definitely coming into your life, possibly replacing the old connections that no longer serve you. There may have been a delayed reaction to some things in your life. I feel like the more you hesitated about things, the more you kind of slowed things down. But it's like there's always a path that you can follow. So I was watching those okay. I was watching the NDEs, near death experiences on YouTube, and this lady was talking about how it's like she passed out for a minute because she was taking too many energy, like having an energy drink, but it was like back in the day when it would be in like pill form. And she was talking about the path that she took in her life. Because she was asking the spirit guide that came to her and she was in the astral plane, basically, like what we would call the astral plane. She was just pure. She described herself as being pure consciousness. And she basically asked the spirit guide that appeared to her in her consciousness why this happened. And she was told a few different things. She also wanted to be a ballerina, right? So she was like, I wanted to be a ballerina. That's all I wanted to do. But then her spirit guide was like, well, yes, you may have wanted to do that, but you didn't put the effort towards it as if you wanted to do it. Even if you were doing the work, it's like you weren't fully invested in it, or for some reason, you didn't put the effort towards it that you could have put towards it. Like something that you really want to do is going to be something that you eat, sleep, and breathe. And it's like she was kind of slacking on it and wasn't taking it fully seriously. But the spirit guide was basically telling her, like, that's okay. It wasn't as if her spirit guide was punishing her for that. But they were basically telling her, that's okay. We know that you may have wanted to do that, or maybe it was a nice idea, but it's not what you were really passionate about. There's something else that's more in alignment with what you really want to do. And then she asked, why did that whole situation happen with her, like passing out? And the guide was basically telling her that it all happened the way it was supposed to. Like that's the path that she was meant to take in order to have this experience with her spirit guide, to see and understand something that she needed to see and understand. And maybe even to just tell her story to other people who would be watching at this moment. You get what I'm saying? So at the moment that I saw her story, like her spirit guide was basically saying that this was the path that you were meant to take. It was always meant to happen like this. And we never know necessarily why it's all meant to happen. But it's more than likely for a reason that progresses the collective forward, because we're all intertwined. Okay. They said what I had to say. So you're coming in contact with people, friendship, a new ally, positive support, community, and camaraderie. Meditate when you want more harmony and peace in your community. Also, use to draw new alliances and friends. The arrows is a Native American symbol of two arrows crossed, signaling peace, friendship, and the end of war. Wow. Pisces. Okay, so overall, what I feel like your spirit team wants you to know so far for this whole message when it comes to the end of the year, they really want you to know that whatever path you're on right now is the path that you're meant to be on. Every single thing that's going on with you is synchronistic. That's why they don't want you to control it as much, because they want you to have the testimony of letting it unfold the way it's meant to unfold. They want you to be able to have that testimony to prove that maybe spirit exists. And I'm not saying you don't believe spirit exists, but if you know what I'm saying, you're going to know what I'm saying. They not only want to prove it to you and you prove it to yourself, but they also want you to be like a testimony or a proof to others of the fact that spirit exists. Or proof to others about what spirit can do. All right, we're going to separate it into 3 categories. If you want to see a more in-depth career reading, I just did one for members, the diameter tier. The diameter tier is the tier that receives career readings, full moon and new moon readings, and anything else that I just feel like putting on the diameter tier. There's world predictions in the diameter tier. And the circumference receives the weekly reading. Diameter gets everything, okay? Circumference tier, if you want to join, the link is in the description box below, you guys. But circumference gets the weekly readings. There's some twin flame readings archived on there. And anything else that I just want to give to the circumference tier is it's mainly generally support for the channel. And if I do go live and I just do a collective message, sometimes I'll start with only the members being able to comment. And you can take advantage of that in the circumference tier as well. Let's see. All right. So let's start with career for the rest of the year, Spirit. What do you want Pisces to know? Yeah, you're disappointed by something. 4 of Cups. I also feel like some of you aren't appreciating the benefits that you have at your job or in your career or in your business. You're not fully appreciative of it, or you're not taking the direction that Spirit is giving you. I'm just being honest, okay? The 9 of Cups. It's like you want something, but you may not want to do the work. Maybe you want somebody to give you the answers. Some of you are working a new job that you really wanted, but now it's like you don't like it or you don't appreciate it or something like that. What's the 4 of Cups? 6 of Wands. You're getting some type of attention that you don't like or that you don't want. Or there's some type of victory or success that you're having here and you don't want it. This could also be something that you have to do differently that you don't want to do differently. I don't know. It feels like that. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. This could have started in June, some type of disappointment. Some of you may feel like you're unappreciated or you're not getting the attention that you deserve. You're being guided towards a victory, though. Your spirit team is trying to lead you towards your North Star of success, but you don't want to take it. What's the 4 of Cups? 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's a foolish decision that you made when it comes to a business or a job, or you're not taking a leap of faith. For a lot of you, that's what it is. The Star and the 4 of Wands. You want something to come together. You want something to be successful, but either you're afraid to take the leap of faith, or the message that Spirit is giving you about the leap of faith that you need to take is something that you don't want to do. That's what the situation is. So what is the solution in this for Pisces for the rest of the year? 2 of Cups. I guess renegotiate. Some of you guys may need to renegotiate. Death card and the Strength card. Scorpio energy, Leo energy. There's a need for you to change the way you communicate about something, and this feels like it's to yourself. When you talk about something that you do professionally to make money, there's a need for you to change the way that you communicate to yourself about it. Or there's a need for you to change the way that you see it. There are changes happening in this arena of your life. And there's a need for you to embrace those changes. Your spirit team is asking you to embrace those changes. To see what you need to see, learn what you need to learn. Say what you need to say, do what you need to do. They want you to have courage to make the adjustments to how you communicate to yourself and to others. This could be coworkers. What's this Two of Cups? Two of Wands. A higher commitment is necessary as well because they look like they're getting married. If you want to gain the results that you're looking for, you have to make a higher commitment. Death card again and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like also changing your perspective about the situation. Make a different decision. What's the Two of Wands with the Two of Cups? Seven of Wands. That's 9 wands. Yeah, I just feel like your spirit team wants you to make a higher commitment. They want you to value this decision. They don't want you to start and give up. They want you to see this through to the end. Chariot and the Magician. The way that you move forward or the way that something progresses is going to be totally based off of what you're focusing on. The work that you're doing behind the scenes, the energy and effort that you're putting into a situation. If you move forward with hostility, you're going to advance with hostility. If you move forward with apprehension and fear, you're going to advance towards apprehension and fear. But if you move forward in an attitude of gratitude and an attitude of love, and if you move forward in a way that's optimistic, where you believe in yourself, you're going to get what you want. And if you're saying to yourself, well, my coworkers are coming for me, people at work are coming for me, my boss doesn't appreciate me, the thought that you have that that's the case is going to manifest that into reality. It's really hard to fathom because it's completely flipping. The shift is happening, and what we see in our reality is going to be a direct result and a direct correlation to what we see in within ourselves. And if you're lying to yourself, or if you're not being true to who it is that you really are, or you're not following your true North Star in a situation, whatever that is, whatever you want to call it, if there's any doubts or fears or things that come up, or there's any ways that you aren't being honest with yourself, that is what's going to materialize in front of your face. And that's why it's crazy, because Pluto in Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, right? Pluto is Scorpio. So something is completely shifting and changing, and whatever you believe, that's what you're going to get. And it's fucking you up, Pisces, because what you believed in the past is not what you got, because the energy was different. What we're coming out of is a time where sometimes the things that we believe we weren't able to necessarily achieve because there were things that were blocking our path. Sometimes our beliefs didn't truly manifest. And even if we believed something so hard and we wanted something so hard, it would not manifest. And that was just the energy that we were working with. Now it's time for you to learn how to work with the new energy, which is totally opposite of that. Because at one point, more than likely, if you were pessimistic about something, or you were like, oh, this will never work. This will never work. I'm never going to get that promotion. Like, you would try, I'm going to put in my application for this job, but I'm probably not going to get it. And then you end up getting it, and you're like, oh, pleasantly surprised. Well, look at that. There must be a God. You get what I'm saying? That's how the energy was before. But now the energy, if you go into a situation and you say, oh, I'm going to put in the application for this, but I probably won't get it. The energy now is telling you that's what's going to happen. You're not going to get it. It's not going to be no pleasant surprise. It's not going to be no, well, you know, the opposite of what you thought. No. It's going to be exactly what you thought. That's what you're going to get. Okay? So let's go ahead and see when it comes to love for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know when it comes to love for the rest of this year, Spirit? Oh, wow. Somebody from the past is looking you up, searching for you. 6 of Cups. You're going to get information about your children, too. This could be platonic love as well. It's all in one general category, okay? You're finding out information about your childhood, your children, or someone who you have children with. Or there could be someone from your past, whether you have children with them or not, who's looking you up. 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. There's something that you're going to find out about when it comes to the past, your childhood or your children, their childhood, maybe if they're grown. But there's something that you're going to find out about from the past that's going to be heartbreaking. It's going to be very devastating. It's going to be very disappointing and painful. And it's something that I feel knew was going on, but didn't know what was going on at the same time. You're going to have to heal from this situation. You may be worried about finding out something about your childhood or your children or your parents or somebody who you have a past with. You may be worried about finding out something about that. Someone is not telling you something. This is going to wake you up from some type of sleep or slumber and confirm a fear that you had about someone or something regarding your kid. For a lot of you, or regarding your childhood. Yeah, the truth about your family is going to come out, or the truth about some type of family dynamic, family structure, or community is going to come out. This is like a fear that you have for a long time that's being confirmed. There could be somebody being investigated for a crime. There could be something about jail or criminal activity going on. It's like your intuition was telling you that something was going on, but it's like you didn't want to see it. You're going to be forced to face whatever this is, either from your childhood or from something that happened to your kids, something that's going on with their other parent. What's this Hermit and the 6 of Cups? Or you're going to find out something about a past relationship that you had. Whatever it is going to be painful. It's going to wake you up and get you out of la la land, though. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, this is something that's going to give you confidence. I don't know what this is. 8 of Cups. You might get the confidence to finally walk away from a situation. You might get the confidence to finally stop giving a fuck about a situation. You might get the confidence to go into the unknown, into the future, with the knowledge that you have about the past, which is possibly going to bring in new love and connections into your life. You're going to feel like, I know what I need to know about the past. You're not going to care about the past anymore. You're not going to care about figuring out the things that you internally you feel like you know, but you don't have proof of. Some type of proof is going to come through of something fucked up, and it's going to hurt, but it's going to confirm a lot of things that are going to make you finally be ready to move forward. Okay, what does Pisces need to do in this situation when it comes to love? The Sun. Open your eyes and see it for what it is. Don't close your eyes and try to hide. Were you that kid, Pisces, who would hide under the covers when you feel like it was a monster in your room? Or when you saw a scary shadow on the wall, would you cover your eyes, close your ears? Yeah, 8 of Wands. They want you to hear it, see it. They want you to absorb it fully. They want you to communicate clearly as well, even if your communication is fucked up. Even if you feel like you gotta cuss a bitch out. Even if you feel like you might be ready to haul off and whoop someone. I'm just telling you. This is gonna be like a weight off of your shoulders though. Because it's like you're gonna be able to move forward more lighthearted. You won't have such a heavy heart. What's the Sun? Knight of Wands. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. This is going to teach you not to let things get to you as much. What's this Knight of Wands with the Sun? Could be something about a Leo. Magician. Yeah, this is about taking action as well. This is going to inspire some type of action within you. Yeah, Chariot. And the Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. High Priestess. Use your intuition to see past the current moment of whatever this is that's coming up. You're going to have the ability to intuitively pick up on, psychically pick up on what's coming after this. Whatever this is your confirmation that there's a change. This is your opportunity to align things when it comes to how you move forward. And it's going to be confirmation and proof that even if you don't see something, it could still happen because you're intuitively picking up on it and you feel it. If you understand, you understand. That's what it is. All right. Now, when it comes to Pisces' spiritual connection, their connection with you guys, their connection with Source. What do you want Pisces to know, Spirit, when it comes to their connection with Source? For the remainder of 2024. Ooh. The Tower. They're communicating a lot with you during Scorpio season. You're getting a new spirit guide as well. There's a change in the authority of whoever you're communicating with. There's a change in power. There's also a storm coming. Snowflake is meowing in her sleep. You heard her say, there's a storm coming. 8 of Swords and the World. Eight of Wands. Okay. What they want you to know about their connection with you is that they have to wake you up. They have to get you out of whatever this Eight of Swords is, whatever's binding you, whatever's holding you back. They're telling you we had to do something drastic to wake your ass the fuck up. Something crazy is going to happen and you're not really going to feel no way about it. I don't know what this is. What's the Tower? Seven of Pentacles. Whatever you've been waiting on is about to happen. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Some of you may have the opportunity to invest in something. Some of you have the opportunity to start a new job, start a new business. What your spirit team wants you to know is that you're at the beginning. You're at the beginning of something that's going to lead you to all forms of fulfillment. They had to disrupt your foundation. They had whatever seeds you planted or whatever you built. It wasn't, they had to break it down so it could be right. What else is the Tower? King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I kind of forced that out, so I'm going to put it back. You might be forcing something and they're trying to tell you that. What's the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles for what Spirit wants Pisces to know? The Ten of Wands. It's going to take hard work for you to get to the top of something. But they're not telling you that you can't do it. I also feel like they're telling you that you can do it. It's just going to take hard work. Also, I feel like something that you worked on for a long time was built on unstable ground because it wasn't, like, whatever idea that you had about a situation wasn't the truth of what it is. Like, if you want to be famous, everybody's finding out. I'm just using this as an example. Everybody's finding out now that fame and notoriety and celebrity is not what it's cracked up to be. So if you had this desire to be in that world or to be famous, it's all crumbling down. Like, every belief that we had about the world is changing. And your spirit team, I feel like they've been trying to tell you to get on the path of futuristic thinking, Aquarius energy. And they've been trying to lead you down a path of futuristic thinking, but you've been focused on the past. They want you to focus on the future and not the past. Justice, yeah. You're getting justice for the investment that you've made and the hard work that you've put in, and it's going to happen very suddenly. All of a sudden, something is going to be over. They want you to know that the fear that you're experiencing or the fear that you have about what's coming in the future is actually going to create something positive. The Lovers and Justice. This is how universal law works. They're not going to let you just continue to work and work and work and work on something that's not in your best interest. They're going to destroy it. And they're not going to let you continue to believe something that is not good for you to believe. They will destroy it. They'll put an end to it. There's going to be a clear understanding of the things that you don't know or the things that you don't see or why this Tower is happening right now. Because I feel like it's Scorpio season. We kept seeing the Death card. Virgo's also out here with the Hermit. Leo's out here with the Sun. The Fool reversed is out here, which could be Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, yeah, or Leo. Let me see. I be scared, y'all, that the camera cut off, child. Everything is happening the way that it should. And this is bringing you closer to your goal. Kind of like I said with the NDE experience. They're lifting a burden off of you. This is a burden that you've had for a long time. And they're bringing you towards what you're meant to be brought towards. Even if it's a person, if it's relationships, if it's professional opportunities, that's what it is. How should Pisces handle whatever this is that you're trying to tell them, Spirit? 8 of Swords. What? I understand why y'all confused. Because y'all, listen, Spirit, y'all confusing us. They said, we're going to make it clear. Ooh, excuse me, bitch. Okay. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. You need to see the truth within your fears. You need to face your fears. That's what they are telling you. Face your fears. You cannot run from it. You cannot ignore it. You can't delay it. You have to face your fears. You have to come up with a strategy of how to face your fears. I'm telling you, it's some world shit going on that ain't none of these motherfuckers ready for. I'm not even ready for that shit. But guess what? When it start popping off, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess it's time, bitch. I guess it's time. Because I'm telling you right now, nobody thought before. I'm getting this story to say this. And 9/11 is a very synchronistic number if you really go deep and look into it. How much synchronicity there is in 9/11 and how much synchronicity there is connected to that, like in the media and stuff. I mean, some of y'all are conspiracy theorists, quote unquote, so you know what I'm saying. But nobody expected what happened on 9/11 to happen on 9/11. You get what I mean? Nobody expected or thought it was a possibility that what happened on that day could actually happen. It was nowhere near people's realm of possibility. That is what this is. They want you to plan to have to make sacrifices. They want you to plan to have a strategy. They want you to be kind of selfish. Because we saw that with the 5 of Swords. When you start seeing who people really are, you're gonna have to get your emotions in check. And you can't feel no fucking way. You gotta just allow yourself to be like, you know what? I come first. And I'm not saying there shouldn't be collective love that's given out to the world. There should be positivity. But there's something about you needing to make a sacrifice, needing to have a plan, and needing to face a fear head on in order to move forward. You're going to be scared by what's coming. And I don't think this is bad, though. It's something that your spirit team is trying to... Look, and there's the 5 of Swords. It's something that your spirit team is trying to tell you that you're going to have a very clear head about. You're going to have a strategy, and you're going to have focus on yourself. Part of your strategy is focusing on yourself, doing what's in your best interest, and facing your fear head on. What's this 8 of Swords? Ooh, 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. There's some type of financial crisis coming. When I feel like the government is going to collapse, y'all. I feel like it's going to collapse. I feel like the government is going to collapse and there's going to be outright fucking pandemonium and chaos. I'm telling you, how long have I fucking been saying this to y'all? Grand Theft Auto with all the cheat codes on, that big cheat code that was in Grand Theft Auto that made all them ninjas go crazy. I'm telling you. I am telling you. You might have to sit and be on guard in front of your house. Bullshit. I'm telling you, you better get your ammo. You better stockpile resources. You know how many waters I got? Let me tell y'all something. If y'all got food stamps, you better be buying every month when you get your fucking stamps, bitch. You better be taking your goofy ass down there to that store and getting them 42 packs of goddamn water and canned goods and tuna and shit. You better be taking your ass down there getting some beans and lentils and rice and stockpiling that shit. You better be taking your ass down there and getting them jugs of water and stacking them up somewhere. I don't care if your house small. I do not care. We do not care. You better be taking your goofy ass down there. Stop spending them food stamps on right now. Spend them for the future. Listen, bitch, you ain't got to listen to me. It's going to take courage. And this is not necessarily a bad thing. This could be something monumentally crazy because some of y'all, this is some type of beautiful opportunity that's going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Because we saw the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. That's the beginning of that. And whatever this is could be very scary because it's something new and it's a lot coming to you that you feel like you're not ready for, but you're actually ready for it. 3 of Wands. You can't be looking out for folks that don't give a fuck about you. That's what I'm just saying. I'm saying like, okay, I went on TikTok, right? I've been doing TikTok, right? And I went on there just like how I do on YouTube. And, you know, I'm going to just say this because I'm going to get some more cards for any other messages that you need to know for the rest of the year. What deck? I'm figuring out what deck I want to use. Ooh, what deck do I want to use? I don't know. It's not coming to me. Let's just use the life oracles. But I'm telling y'all, I got on TikTok, right? And I will say, I very much so appreciate y'all on YouTube. Because first of all, your attention span is longer than that of a rat, okay? Or a mouse. And I'm not trying to insult anybody from TikTok. If you came from TikTok, I appreciate you too. Because I'm talking to you. Your attention span is more than a millisecond. Okay? Also, there's less of you that expect something for free. And I appreciate that. I really do. Because over there, it's some folks that are goofy. Okay? And I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just saying, like, when you have a moment of clarity or you realize something or you gain a new experience, the picture expands. So whatever is going on for the rest of this year, your spirit team wants you to make sure that you keep yourself in a place of peace. Because as you gain more experiences, your peripheral of vision or your frame of vision is going to expand. You know, and everybody's so fucking sensitive, and it's just the combustion is so high. Like the potential for combustion is so high because it's just crazy. I feel like it's a reset coming, y'all. I feel like it's a reset coming because we know too much. But see, every time these resets come, they're like basically great resets because either someone got too powerful, someone was too destructive, or it's an opportunity. I feel like they're always going to be, the resets are always an opportunity for humanity to evolve and for there to be a collective evolution of consciousness. And I feel like the reason why we're having all this tension and feeling all this tension right now is because there's so many people who are fighting against this evolution of consciousness. There's so many people who are still trying to grip and hold on for dear life to control. And the people who think they're going to move forward aren't the people who's going to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that if you think you're going to move forward, you're not going to move forward. What I'm saying is that the people who think that they can finagle their way, the people who think that they can move forward without properly moving forward are not going to be able to move forward. The people who think that they're in a position of power or they have some type of leverage or they have some type of pull over a situation is not going to put them in a position of success when it comes to moving forward through this reset. Okay? No amount of bunkers, money, fucking blackmail, whatever they got going on, no amount of that petty, stupid shit or anything related to Pluto and Capricorn is going to help these people move forward. If anybody thinks that they can move forward throughout this reset in a way that skirts around the work that needs to be done, is full of themselves, full of shit. Full of shit. What else are you trying to tell Pisces Spirit when it comes to the rest of this year? Give us any more information. Pet. So some of y'all could end up getting a pet. Happiness. Excuse me. Happiness, pet, and crossroads. There's a rush of happiness coming in. That could be what's very overwhelming. I'm going to be honest with you. It kind of feels like two things at once. Positive and negative, duality, justice, balance, temperance, all that. Some of you could get a pet and they're going to make you very happy. They're going to help you make decisions. Some of you is just loyal people that could be coming into your life, helping you make decisions. Or you're going to have to make a decision about what you're loyal to, what makes you happy, truly. What else for Pisces? Friends in reverse. Yeah. You're getting rid of the disloyal friends. Yeah. Spiritual bath. Cleansing yourself from disloyal friends. And loyal friends are coming in. People who keep you submerged. People who keep you weighed down. People who try to dump their emotions on you. Or who influence you to do bad things. Or keep you in bad habits. They're gone. Your twin flame is gone. Some of y'all have a twin flame that got married and now is expecting a child. And that may be what you're about to find out about. What else for Pisces do we need to know? Meditation in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, some of you have some friends or so-called friends that are not loyal to you at all. On this part of your journey, you had to see that clearly. And this could have definitely been a phase like during this year where what was this year about? What was this year mostly focused on? What was this year kind of pertaining to? It was showing you things that you fucking weren't paying attention to when it comes to disloyal people who were bringing you down. That's what your spirit team is trying to tell you. Is that this whole year, they've been preparing you for this explosion of whatever the fuck is about to happen to you in the near future. That is a result of the hard work that you've been putting in. They've been trying to get you to see that this whole year has been in preparation of that explosion. And whether or not you get to advance or move forward is based on what you wanted to pay attention to. That's why with so many haters. That's why it was so much turmoil. That's why it was so much conflict. It's because people didn't want to see the truth. And you, because of this reset, had to be separated from motherfuckers who would want to put their head in the sand. Ostrich, ain't that an ostrich? I don't know. But you're being separated from motherfuckers who want to hide and put their head in the sand like their body not exposed. So that you can see clearly. Because I feel like some of you may be entering into a place of fame or fortune, affluence. You could be becoming someone who is extremely wealthy in all forms and facets of your life. And you needed to get the fake, disloyal sons of bitches out of your space. And pay attention to whatever it was that you were avoiding yourself and look at it for what it is and understand how it's creating a problem in your life so that you can move forward towards this new beginning and have everything that you want to have. Ciao. We're going to get some advice. For Pisces, for the rest of 2024, especially for you men, it's women as well, but it hit different for y'all men. What's the advice for Pisces for the rest of this year? Moving into 2025, 2 cards. I'm not going to look at the bottom yet. If I remember, then we will. Drum. Marching to the beat of your own drum. And that was crazy because I did a reading where I was like, people might be marching in the street. But then the drum card came out and I didn't realize it till later. Yeah. Oracle, wait for important information. They're going to give you more information about the pace at which you need to move or the steps at which you need to take. Let's get into it. Oracle says, wait for important information. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is the truth speaker, the insight bringer of this deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend. Someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece, who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Are they talking about me, bitch? I feel targeted. No, I'm just playing. But I am that. I'm not going to hold you. But this is definitely them wanting you to listen to your own intuitive guides because they're giving you the ability to have this sight and this vision as well. Look at these cards. Both the eyes are closed. Okay. Extended message says angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So basically, I feel like they're saying that they spoke through me, but I'm not taking credit for this, even though I am taking credit for this because it's me. Okay. And I deserve credit for the things that I do. And I deserve credit and appreciation and recognition for the ways that I try to bring these messages to you guys. That doesn't diminish my deservingness of that, but they're speaking through me. They're using me to speak to you. So angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves. Because at this moment, you are, at this moment, you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There's an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. Oh, shit. Bitch. Let me say this. This pile over here that what your spirit team is telling you, and I was talking about this 8 of Swords the whole time, you're closing your eyes and you're seeing all of this conflict, disarray, lack, everything else. But if you open your eyes, you're going to see that that's not actually there. I don't know. Okay, so they want you to be willing to open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you will know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. I mean, I can only say it so many damn times. I'm just being real. But I know y'all hear me. Okay. Drum, dream, and journey. The message says journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. And we were talking about the NDEs, okay? When the drum card appears in a reading, there's an opportunity for you to dream or to bring an inner vision into reality. Extended message, you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. So they're trying to give you the advice and realization that your dreams can come true. And they're trying to lead you through these rhythmic synchronicities that are right on time. They're trying to lead you down this path. This part of your journey in this year of your life was meant to show you what you needed to pay attention to. And now I pinned this. Now, if you're really into it and you really want to go back and see what the fuck is going on and expand yourself in a positive way, I pinned the 2024 leap year reading. I did a leap. This was a leap year. So we're leaps and bounds. Okay. Some of y'all, you know that commercial for that dog food or cat food talking about leaps and bounds? Something about an animal is significant in your life. Okay, Snowflake, I know, is my baby Stanky Poo. And she's sleeping so good. Y'all, let me show you Snowflake. Let me see if she gonna get up. Let me show y'all Snowflake. Look at this stretchy girl and this Cosmo in there. Look at his big old self. Them little feet. Hey, Stanky Poo. Snowflake, I see you. Yeah, you heard her talking. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me get back together. Okay. All right. Well, it's not going to be exactly right because I don't know where it was. There we go. But listen, Pisces, what I'm saying is go back to that leap year reading, connect the dots. Let me know in the comments what you find that connects. Or, I'll try to do is pin it to the community tab. But what I feel like Spirit wants you to check the similarities from what I'm saying in this reading to the reading that we did for the leap year. And the thumbnail says 2024 leap year reading. Okay. But that's what I feel like this is about. They're trying to lead you. They're trying to use a rhythmic synchronistic pattern to lead you towards the realization of what you need to see so that you can remove and cleanse what you needed to remove and cleanse. That's what I feel like this year was about for you. And I feel like the harvest is coming. Let's look at the bottom of the deck real quick. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Yeah. Because all of these messages are coming directly through you. And then Air Guardian, shift your perception. Now, I put the book up here. Honor your inner knowing. Medicine Mother. So this card talks about taking action. It says take action. Do what you know you need to do. And so they're telling you to take action, but they're telling you that the action that you should be taking should be directly connected to what your spirit team is telling you. And if you don't get a direct confirmation to take whatever action you're being guided to take through your intuitive nudges, then don't do anything until you get that go ahead. Okay, but you have to clear your mind to be able to know when you're getting the go ahead. That's the issue. Okay. Now it says mother always knows best. Then say, they say, Jesus, mother always knows best, they say. And it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful. And this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. Now, the extended message says there's an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answer. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you're being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. So you got to take the first step in order for them to give you the next steps. All right. Now let's just read Air Guardian and we are going to sum it up. Thank you guys so much for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Shift your perception for Air Guardian says change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. Well, I like her nose ring. I know that's right. Y'all see her nose ring? That's cute. Now it says the Air Guardian represents the angels of the air element. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. Now, the extended message says, when this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity or direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. Okay, so let's say that again. Sometimes the mind can play games and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. Okay. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind. Go beyond any limits you have set for yourself and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. It's very synchronistic, Pisces, and I don't really have anything else to say. So I'm going to leave you with that. I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe as always to catch the vibe. Book your personals today if you want to get in on the personal readings. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Thank you to my members, moderators, and subscribers. Get in the comments. Let me know if you have any feedback. That really helps out the channel. And remember, Pisces, this is our Circle Blues. Bye.